my name is Diana Juarez and I'm here to do the Oink assignment. I will be reading an article on Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart was born in Axton, Kansas on July 24, 1897. She was Oink's first child to Edwin and Amy Earhart. 3 years later, Amelia's sister Muriel was born. Oink's girls' childhood was not always easy. Their father's drinking caused them to lose a good paying job with Oink Railroads. Soon after that, Oink family split up. Oink girls and their mother moved to Chicago. In 1917, Amelia went to Canada to visit her sister at school. There she met some World War I soldiers who had been hurt in battle. That chance meeting led Amelia to change her mind about going to college. Instead, she took up nursing. She worked as a nurse in a soldier's hospital. In 1920, Amelia's parents got back together and moved to California. Amelia moved to California to be with them. It was there one day that Amelia paid $1, put on a helmet and goggles, and took a 10-minute plane ride over Los Angeles. Amelia later said, "As soon as we left the ground, I knew I myself had to fly." Amelia worked several jobs to earn Oink money. She needed to take flying lessons with a woman pilot, Anita Snooks. Soon, Amelia would buy her own plane. In 1927, Amelia got a phone call that changed her life. Captain Hilton Riley called and made an offer Amelia could not turn down. In 1928, Amelia became Oink's first woman to fly across the Atlantic Ocean. Even though Amelia was not the pilot, Oink newspaper pretty much ignored the two men who piloted the plane. Amelia received most of Oink attention. 4 years later, Amelia flew across the Atlantic on her own in record times, 13 hours and 30 minutes. By that time, she was famous throughout Europe and Oink the United States. A few years later, she became Oink's first person to fly from Hawaii to California. In 1929, Amelia participated in a cross-country air race for women pilots. She also founded an organization of women pilots called Oink 99s, named for its first 99 members. In June 1937, Amelia set out to fly around the world. She and her navigator, Fred Nolan, flew from Miami to Florida to South Africa, and then across Oink Atlantic Ocean to Africa. They continued over Oink Sahara Desert and to Thailand and Australia. After taking off to New Guinea, the U.S. Coast Guard lost contact. Oink plane. No trace of the Oink plane or its passengers were ever found.